Hello dear tea friends from around the world. Welcome to a new tea class with me, Stéphane Erler. I'm the founder of the Tea Masters blog and the tea-masters.com tea boutique. Welcome at 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. Sunday mornings, New York time, for a tea class in English. This is our weekly rendezvous already for a long time. It used to be on Facebook, but now I'm posting directly on YouTube, thanks to the 1,000 subscribers that we have reached. And today's class will be about Yixing teapots. We are starting a new round of classes around Yixing teapots. We alternate our classes every 4 weeks. We have so 3 other classes going on. One about healthy life with good tea. Another class about loose charging. And a last class about samples that we analyze. Right now we are studying teaguanine sampler with 4 different teaguanine. They all come from the same region, the real teaguanine region in Anxi, and using the real teaguanine cultivar, but they are roasted at different levels. So this sampler is very interesting to study. First, the real taste of teaguanine and how it evolves with the roast. Today, however, we are starting a class about Yixing teapots, and for this first class, I thought let's do something about our vocabulary of teapots. I've learned about teapots from a Chinese perspective because I've lived now in Taiwan for 27 years, studied with T. Parker, a Chinese tea master, who has written lots of books. This is one of them in Chinese. So I'm going to start by giving you the vocabulary from a Chinese point of view and how it would translate into English, so that we speak about the same thing. If you like this video, as usual, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to be notified each week, and of course subscribe if you have not done so yet. So, chahu, a teapot. We have several types of teapots we can already see. We have these yuanxin round teapots that are without decoration. These are called guanghuo, without decoration, guanghuo. Here we have still a round teapot, but it is decorated, so it would not qualify as a guanghuo, but it's still a round one. And here we would have what is called huahuo, a flower type, which means actually a decorated teapot, or one where the shape is inspired by nature. Here you can see the shape is inspired by a wood trunk. The handle and the spout look like branches, and there's a lot of even colorful decoration on it. Most of it inspired by nature, some flowers. So this one really qualifies very well as a huahuo, decorated teapot. So let's go more into details in what we can see on a teapot. Let's start from the top. Here we have this hunyo. Here it's the knob. This round little thing that you use to open your lid is called hunyo, or knob, and it has you see in the middle there's a hole. It's called qikong in Chinese, which means a hole for the air, a hole of air. Qi could also be translated into energy, because when there is a hot air from the hot water, boiling water inside, and with the temperature difference outside, it creates some energy. The air will go out, and makes it easy for you to smell already some scents coming from this qigong. Then I already mentioned it before. We have the lid, hugai, and on the lid we have this portion below, the one that helps to hold the teapot inside the lid inside the teapot. It's called shuiqiang in Chinese, which literally translated means water walls. The walls that that go into the water, that or hold the water. Here, shuiqiang. This shuiqiang can be a different lengths. You can see sometimes it's longer, sometimes it's shorter. Of course, longer is more difficult to make. What else? Then we have this, the huzui, or the spout in English, huzui. We have the hushen, the body of the teapot. So the body of the teapot would be all this. What you can see now is the body of the teapot, and the body can be separated into here, on top, before it's falling down, it's called jian, the shoulder, and below here, this is the foot, and the foot is called quanzu in Chinese, which means circular foot. Just to remind you that that on a yuanxin, on a round shaped teapot, it's a circular foot. Okay, with this vocabulary we are already able to describe our various teapots, but we can see that there is something else that changes from one teapot to another. It is the color. And for the colors, there's again some Chinese vocabulary to learn. One of the most popular color is juni, a reddish color, rather hard. We also have hongni. Again, hong and zhu mean red in Chinese. We have duanni for more yellowish, dark yellowish color, but these colors can vary. And we have zesha or zeni. Here we have various pots made of zesha or zeni. So if we want to be very precise, the best term for these pots, for the glaze of these pots, would be zeni, and zesha actually is the term to describe all the different clays from Yixing. So zesha means that it comprises, it contains everything. Zesha actually is another word for Yixing clay. So zesha contains duanni, juni, hongni, and zeni. So, but many people also use zesha to talk about zeni. So the difference is so z means purple and sha means sand, ni means earth. So zesha, zeni, they're almost synonymous, but you can say that a duanni or a juni are zesha clay. You cannot say that they are zeni clay. Zeni is really specifically this type of more purplish clay, whereas zesha also comprises duanni and juni and hongni. And when you look at older zesha clay, here this is a late Qing Dynasty teapot. Actually, when you use a macro lens under the sunshine, you will see that the clay is comprised of many different colors, even 5 colors. You will find the duanni, some juni hongni, and zeni, and some black spots. for the iron, all in this clay. When you look very closely, because this is understandable. Clay in Yixing is simply stones that are mined, and these stones, when we look at them, we see they're never 100% pure Zesha or Hongni or Duani, Luni. These stones, in most cases, they contain a little bit of they're not 100% pure, so they contain other clays. So depending how well it was mixed and later filtered, you are able to find all different clays in these Zesha clays. That's also another reason why Zesha really englobes all the other clays, because when you simply mine the ground in Yixing, especially in the beginnings, what the clay that you would obtain is a clay that that contains everything. Of course, they also realized some clays sometimes are really very green or very yellow, and this will become Duani or Juni, especially if you make sure that you don't put any purplish clay together with it. But so this is really the interesting part of the clay, how naturally it's very well, it's quite mixed, and again you find it a little bit mixed in nature. Then people, when they extract it, they try to separate it, but it does not prevent potters later on to mix them again, and that's why there are lots of different colors. And this is really the secret of each maker, and especially the clay maker. What is the clay proportion that he's using, where it's coming, how long did he transform it, how long did he let it rest, and in the mine, from at which depth did he get this clay. In the earliest times, when they started to mine these mines in Yixing, they would get the higher levels of clay, and as time went on, in order to make more teapots and other artifacts, they had to mine deeper and deeper. Now the mines, the official mines, are actually closed to preserve what is still left in the ground. This is a very rare earth, and this earth, we are going to talk about it more in the coming classes, to see what makes it so interesting for us tea brewers, and how it helps us to make very good tea. I hope you will find the next classes even more interesting. I hope that I will see you again. Thank you very much for watching. And another piece of news: next week we are in the Chinese festivities, so the next class is cancelled. We will see each other again in 2 weeks, and my orders, they will resume again on February 15th. Thank you very much. Bye bye.